Well, hello, beautiful friends watching the YouTubes. Welcome back to my channel. And if you're new, welcome. I'm Carrie Blaze. This is my good time train, and it is pulling out of the station. Yet another real special video today. This is a virtual collaboration with my friend Beth, and her channel is called Should You Make or Bake It? And she's awesome. She's a really talented baker. She makes all these awesome treats, and she also does recipes and like reviews them. Yeah, she does like recipe reviews, and she's sweet, she's funny. She's been a huge supporter of my channel and always has something really kind to say in the comments. And I don't know, I think on one of my last videos she was kind of hinting that she wanted to collaborate with somebody, and I was like, let's do it. We'll figure it out. Now, she doesn't do the mukbang part, so we decided that she would do the recipe part and I would do the eating part. And we followed the same exact recipe. She threw a bunch of recipes at me in this, and I don't eat a lot of pasta, but this looked so comforting and decadent that we picked this one out. So go over to Beth's channel, give her some love. She'll show you how to make this dish. And yeah, thanks for collaborating with me, Beth. Let's get to putting it in the face hole. I just have some cucumber on the side, and I made like just a homemade little garlic toast. I put butter, garlic salt, and some, what is that thing that I have? Italian seasoned cracker thing that I use. All right, let's get into this pasta because this looks so amazing. Huh. Oh my God. That is decadent. So good. I don't try not to eat a ton of carbs, but a little fresh parsley on top. Okay, so we did discuss like a topic to chat about, a little story time. So we're both super fun, quirky gals. So I was like, well, why don't we just tell a story about something ridiculous or outrageous that happened to us? Excuse me. One story time popped in my head from my mid-20s. And my 20s were better than fiction. I think most people's are. Oh my gosh. Hold, please. It's so good. Story time for my mid-20s. When I was still kind of back in my hometown in the summertime. Sag Harbor, New York. And it's a boating community. It's a sailing town. There's two marinas in town. And at this particular point in my life, I was dating what we call the bad news bear. I think everybody has dated a bad news bear in their life. You know, yeah, crazy times. Anyway, he worked on one of those big yachts, and the guy who owned it would come out on the weekends in the summertime. But he, you know, he was like, had his captain's license, and we would, you know, run boats and detail boats and, you know, kind of live in that sort of marina life. God. Yeah. So, you know, every boat has a dinghy. His boss had one of those, you know, inflatable Zodiacs with a, you know, like a, I don't know, 8 horsepower on the back of it or whatever it was. And his boss would let us like borrow the dinghy. I think he knew that we, you know, took it out or whatever. Now the two of us, in the meantime, had bought a 20-foot-5 Catalina sailboat. It was in some marina in East Hampton, and they wanted to get it. I don't know what. We paid like $800 for the damn thing and lived on it for a summer. So this one night, we were drinking, and we were on our sailboat, and we took the dinghy with us because we wanted to go to this little piece of land called Jessop's Neck. Cut to the map. Here's your visual reference. You see Bay Point, Short Bay, Pine Neck, Noyak Bay, and Jessup's Neck is circled right here in red. It's really out there. Anyway, just a little geographical reference to give you a picture of the lay of the land here. But we got stuck on Jessup's Neck for a night. Because we had been drinking and we put the Catalina out on the hook. We, threw the anchor, because you can't, bring a sailboat to land. That's what the dinghy's for. So we put the anchor out. I don't know how far out we were. Maybe 50 yards. Putt, bring the dinghy to shore. We pull the dinghy up on land. We set a little fire. We brought some food to eat. We were having a good time. We were drinking more. It was getting late. And we're like, all right, let's go back to the sailboat. We'll just, we'll pull the hook up in the morning and leave in the morning. Go to get the dinghy. Dinghy's fucking gone. We weren't paying attention. We didn't tie it up off, to anything when we dragged it up on land. We just dragged it up on the beach. And while we were partying and carrying it on, the tide came in and took that fucking dinghy back out into the bay. So now we're in trouble because that's like a $5,000 dinghy. It's his boss's boat. And it's just gone. And in the meantime, we don't have a way to get back to the fucking sailboat. So we leave all our shit on Jessup's Neck. Our clothes. We brought a radio and a cooler. Left all that shit. We stripped down to our underwear. Swam out to the sailboat. I don't know how the fuck we got back on the sailboat. He must have left the ladder down. Otherwise, we would have no way in hell been able to get back on the boat. So now we're tooling around the bay looking for this dinghy. And I'm like, it's gone. Dude, you're in so much trouble. I go down below to pass out. I'm over it. I don't know how much time went by, but all of a sudden I hear him, excuse me. Holy shit, I found it. The damn thing had gotten stuck in, how do I describe this? They're fishing nets, but they're like pylons that start on shore and go out into the water, and there's nets attached to it. And, yeah, it's like fish go in and then they can't get out type of thing, but it's huge. It's like the size of a swimming pool. And the dinghy had gotten caught up in one of those. I don't know what they're called. But, they're everywhere out there, like in the bay stuff. But yeah, the dinghy got caught up in that, and he had to jump into that fucking thing and get it. I mean, it was an ordeal. And then we eventually went back to Jessup's Neck and, picked up all our shit. But, I mean, that was just a stroke of luck. Because a whole night went by. We had to wait till it got light out. I mean, what were we going to do? At least we had the presence of mind not to try and swim out to the boat at night, while we were drunk and stuff. Because that could have been not good. But anyway, that's my little story time of something outrageous and ridiculous that happened to me. This pasta kind of got stuck together. Excuse me. This is a really good dish. And you can feed a ton of people with it. So much. not to be a Debbie Downer, but it happened and it's really sad. The whole Kobe Bryant situation. And the really crazy thing is I think I saw the helicopter like a few minutes before it crashed, because in the news they were saying they circled over Dodger Stadium and then they flew over Glendale. I live in Glendale. And Higgins came home from a night shift and I was cooking French toast at like 8:45 in the morning. I hear a helicopter flying really low outside, and the police copters are in this city like run drills all the time. You hear helicopters all the time, but I was like, it's really early on a Sunday morning. Like, you know, it was loud enough that I went out and looked up, and sure enough, it was a private helicopter. Didn't look like, you know, police helicopter, whatever that I usually see. So I'm thinking that was a helicopter. My heart really just goes out to all those families. I wasn't into basketball or anything. I never really have been, but that dude was a legend. I mean, he was something else. Yes, there's somebody being very patient right next to me. She's getting a checkup at the vet tomorrow so they can sign off on her ESA paperwork so you can come to your grandmother's house with me next month. Oh my goodness. Oh my God. I'm getting so full. I don't usually eat bread and pasta on a regular basis. Come here, Van. Well, here she is, Miss Princess Frances Tallulah, the Magnificent. I don't think you can have anything on this tray. There's lots of garlic and dairy involved. Yes, Mother. So we've got news that's going to rock the dog tomorrow morning. You have to go to see your doggy pediatrician, and they're going to weigh you. Maybe poke at your anus hole a little bit. Ooh, this pasta is hitting me. I know. I have to brush my teeth. My teeth feel fuzzy. It's gross. What are you sniffing? Does it smell good? You smell good. I love that little stink. Who else has an older dog with stinky breath and they kind of like it? I do. She's a little tired. I kind of awoke her from slumber to come do a video with me. Yeah, we'll lie down after this. Oh my God, she's the best. Okay, eat a little bit more of the chicken. More spinach and bacon. Y'all, I'm so glad I'm doing this video today too, because I just was kind of in my feels all day and kind of a funk and not feeling all that great, and you know, doing videos and hanging out with you guys definitely helps get me out of my own bullshit per se. Oh gosh, you guys, I can't do it. I'm calling it. I can't. Fran, get out of there, missus. She's sniffing around for that yard sale. I don't think there's a yard sale today. I didn't drop anything down there. I'm full and I'm still putting it in the face. One more cucumber and then I'm over it. I highly recommend this recipe. It is very heavy. But it's delicious and comforting. And again, you can feed your whole family and still have leftovers. Truth. It's gonna be food coma time in a minute. What time is it? Oh, it's like 8 o'clock at night. Oh my God. Not the best time to be eating a shit ton of pasta. Ah, well. Thanks so much for joining me today. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. Please go over to Beth's channel and show her some love, and she will show you how to make this wonderful dish. And also, you should check out her other videos of all the other delectable, tasty things that she makes, because it's pretty awesome. Oh. I hope everybody is having an awesome week. Keep grabbing up those dreams in 2020. Much love to everybody. Be kind to one another, and I'll see you on my next video.